This is interesting. If I return any good, it'll end up in a warehouse somewhere, JP,
Yep.
and there is a market for that. There are discounters, there are retailers that are looking for that big volume of used or returned inventory, but it takes a long time to get hold of it. Just explain the point behind Vendidit.
Oh, you would love to, okay? By the way, it's bigger than people know. 1 in 6 of most retail products are returned, 1 in 6. It's a $1 trillion business. About 3 years ago, it was around 300, I think, 50, $80 million. This year, it'll be a $1 trillion business. And what happens is this. People buy things, manufacturers overload things, okay? And then what do they do with it? Sitting in warehouses, which costs money, trucks go back and forth. So what we've put together here is a special platform that costs the manufacturer, or of course our clients, nothing to implement as well as use. But what it does is it connects the seller and the buyer or manufacturer instantaneously right there, instead of sitting around in a warehouse for weeks and being shuffled around. Now, it also eliminates landfills, because we have, through Renew Logic, one of our offshoots of our company, where we redo everything. So it eliminates the landfills or sitting around, but also this, it eliminates tens of thousands of trucks hauling stuff back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then what's there on the shelf, it gives the person that has it, whether it's a manufacturer that we deal with or the retailer we deal with, the highest value and highest return instantly, where they go directly to the second person who buys it. So what we do is our software, our AI, takes on our platform, it takes it from the person that has it, whether it be the manufacturer or the wholesaler, and sends it out to, through our implementation, all these various people, thousands of them everywhere, that are the actual buyers. It puts them in touch. So you take something that's worthless and you make it valuable. And so that's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good. You get something rid of it instantly instead of in weeks.
Here's what I want to understand. We know you as the founder of Paul Mitchell, and later, if you don't mind me saying, you built a lot of your wealth on the sale of Patron to Bacardi.
Yes, Patron, excellent. Patron tequila.
How did you end up in an AI company?
Well, being into the environment and helping out what's best I can industry with it, I got involved many years ago, 7, 8 years ago, with Renew Logic. It was a company that part of my family and dear friends put together that I got involved with. And what it did was it took things out of closets, out of warehouses, things that were electronic things that, for example, to start with their telephones, that had to be disassembled, the important parts that could be reusable, taken out, and the rest destroyed ecologically, instead of hiding in a landfill or destroying the earth. So I was already into it. The next step would be, now how do we take that to the next step? How do we make it more, shall we say, valuable to some of our customers to actually move their goods instantly? And that's what we worked on. I spent millions of dollars putting this together in the AI with some of the greatest people. Gary, for example, is one of the best in the world. He's one of the main guys that are there, and one of our partners. And Gary Stevens, just a genius at what he does. Yeah. But anyway, so we took that and great people and put it together. And I thought, the world needs us. The world needs to clean up the oceans. We need to clean up the landfills. We need to save using trucks where you don't have to, and using people where you don't have to repetitiously. So it makes the business shorter, quicker, and much more valuable. JP, and I'm all about fewer moving parts.
Why do you think this hasn't been solved already? It's not niche. You just articulated the $1 trillion of dollars of value. Yeah. Why hasn't someone done this?
Well, people have done it before, but in various segments. What we do with our AI is we put it all together. So instead of going from the manufacturer or the wholesaler to a middleman into a warehouse, and then to try and get it out to various customers they can get out to, we go directly to the customer. So we have that. No one's ever put that together before. We do have that, and it affects many, many industries. And we're here, even our competitors, it helps our competitors out, because it helps them move out things also a lot quicker. And we're all working with them also. So everybody wins. That's how America works. And America still works, by the way. America still works, and it's still the land of opportunity.
We are an optimistic show today, and we're loving it. JP, from your perspective, who do you sign on? How many clients have you already got already on the platform, because you're coming out of stealth?
I think the best way to do it is this. We went from one person getting involved in taking orders now, and we're going to be at the big show that's going on in Las Vegas, as you know, this week. I'm the keynote speaker there, to 17 people, from 1 to 17, just to implement it. We have people standing by for this right now. We have a few we've already implemented, but there's quite a few. I want to say it'll end up, once we're done with the show, probably thousands, because nobody has this. And it's an answer to a big question and a big challenge that manufacturers and retailers have had. Move it out, and also they get top value for their dollar. So instead of having to discount it all the way down and maybe at the end make no money, just move it out, right? Yeah. They actually get the top value out of it the way we do it. We eliminate the middleman.